Motivation versus discipline, the battleground for success. Let me ask you something. How bad do you want it? I mean, really, how deep does that desire burns in your mind? Because if it's just a passing wish or a half-hearted hope, you might as well stop right now. This world doesn't reward the faint-hearted. Life isn't some fairy tale where dreams come true because you whispered them to the stars. Life is a battlefield. It's savage, it's unrelenting, and it doesn't care about your feelings. In this battlefield, there are two forces constantly fighting for control of your destiny: motivation and discipline. The question isn't what they are. BQs, you know what they are. But the real question is, which one are you going to choose? Motivation is exciting, isn't it? It's that surge of energy, that electric buzz that makes you feel like you're on top of the world. You get an idea, a vision, and suddenly you're unstoppable. You tell yourself, this is my time. This is my moment. You're hyped, ready to crush it. It's like a firework, brilliant and intense, but tragically brief. One minute, it's lighting up the sky, the next, it's a puff of smoke. Think about it. How many times have you started something with a burst of enthusiasm? Maybe it was a new workout plan, a business venture, or a personal project. For a while, it felt amazing, didn't it? You were unstoppable until you weren't. Life got in the way. The grind started to feel like, well, a grind. And then that blazing motivation fizzled out like a candle in the wind. Motivation is like a sugar rush. It gives you a high, but it doesn't sustain you. And when challenges come knocking, and trust me, they will, motivation isn't strong enough to hold the line. It abandons you at the first sign of trouble. It's a fair weather friend that leaves you stranded when you need it most. So what do you do when the spark dies? Do you wait around for another burst of inspiration? Do you hope for a magical moment when you feel like doing the work? Or do you turn to the one force that doesn't care about how you feel? The force that shows up every day no matter what? That fearless force is nothing else but discipline, the unstoppable warrior. Discipline isn't flashy. It's not going to sweep you off your feet or make you feel like a superhero. It doesn't care about your mood, your excuses, or your fears. It doesn't whisper sweet nothings in your ear. Discipline is the tough love you need, but don't want to hear. It's the drill sergeant barking at you to get up and get moving. It's the iron hand that drags you out of bed when every fiber of your being wants to stay under the covers. And here's the thing about discipline. It's relentless. It doesn't quit. It doesn't waver. It doesn't wait for the perfect conditions. Discipline doesn't need you to feel ready. It simply demands action. Day in, day out. Rain or shine, excited or exhausted. It's not about how you feel. It's about what you do. Think about the people you admire, the athletes, the entrepreneurs, the artists who've made it to the top. Do you think they're fueled by an endless well of motivation? Do you think they wake up every morning with a song in their heart, ready to conquer the day? Hell no. They're not superhuman. They're just like you. The difference? They've trained themselves to show up no matter what. They've made discipline their weapon of choice. Here's the bitter truth about success, and let me break it down for you. Success isn't a product of talent, luck, or good timing. Sure, those things help, but they're not the foundation. The real foundation, the bedrock of every achievement worth having, is discipline. Discipline is what gets you to the gym at 5 a.m. when everyone else is sleeping. It's what keeps you working late on your business plan while your friends are out partying. It's what drives you to practice, to refine, to grind, long after the excitement has worn off. Discipline is the engine that keeps you moving forward when the road gets tough, when the results aren't showing, when every part of you wants to give up. Motivation can get you started, sure. It's the match that lights the fire. But discipline is the fuel that keeps it burning, even when the wind howls and the rain pours. Without discipline, motivation is like a house built on sand, unstable, unsustainable, and guaranteed to crumble at the first storm. Now, the hard truth about discipline. Here's the part most people don't want to hear. Discipline isn't easy. It's not supposed to be. If it were, everyone would have it. It's not something you're born with. It's something you build. And building it? That takes effort. It takes commitment. It takes showing up every single day, even when you don't want to. Discipline is like a muscle. You don't get stronger by sitting on the couch, wishing for results. You get stronger by pushing yourself, by embracing the discomfort, by stepping into the arena and fighting for it every single day. And the more you practice discipline, the easier it becomes. Over time, it stops feeling like a chore and starts feeling like a habit, one that works in your favor. Remember, you are now in the battleground with only one option. That one option is to win, and you must win. Because life isn't going to make it easy for you. There will be setbacks, failures, days when everything feels impossible. On those days, motivation will be nowhere to be found. It'll abandon you like a fair weather friend. But discipline will have your back. It will push you forward when you're ready to quit. It will keep you moving when you can't see the finish line. Discipline is your anchor in the storm, your weapon in the fight. And let me tell you something else. This isn't a battle you fight once and win forever. Discipline versus motivation is a daily war. Every morning, you wake up and decide which one gets to lead. Every day, you choose to lean into the grind or let the excuses win. And the more you choose discipline, the more unstoppable you become. So, stop waiting. Stop hoping. Stop wishing for motivation to show up and save the day. It's not coming. Success doesn't come to the dreamers. It comes to the doers. It comes to the ones who show up day after day and put in the work, no matter how they feel. Motivation is fleeting. Discipline is forever. It's the fire that refuses to go out, the force that transforms dreams into reality. It's the difference between the life you want and the life you settle for. So, what's it going to be? Are you going to wait around for the spark to return, or are you going to grab the reins and make it happen? Are you ready to choose discipline, to embrace the grind, to show up and fight for what you want? This is your moment. The battlefield is yours. The only question is, are you ready to conquer it? The choice now is completely yours. So choose wisely. But remember this bitter truth. Discipline is your path to success. The unwavering commitment that transforms challenges into victories. Choose it daily to become the best version of yourself. If this video speaks to you, then comment below with your opinion. And don't forget to check out other videos as well to learn more about many other fascinating insights. I appreciate you for watching. However, if you are really determined to let go of the past, defeat your limitations, take your life to a whole new level of transformation, achieve your goals, and stand out from the crowd before the end of this year, then don't forget to check for additional resources I have provided in the video description.